And Scott, during the winning streak, you guys at the plate were really good, and I went back and tabulated it. You guys were hitting 438 with runners in scoring position, 390 with runners on base, and tonight an 0 for with runners in scoring position. And you left some runners on base and scoring position in several key instances when it was still scoreless. And when you go back and look through it, those missed opportunities certainly added up against a good Duke team that has really good pitching.
Yeah, no credit. I mean, no doubt. I think you got to start with Duke. You got to give them credit. I thought they really, Fox. He started against us down there, and I just thought the tempo of his delivery and he just looked really under control. A lot of strikes. His secondary stuff was in play right out of the gate. I mean, that was our approach to start the game, was to make him prove he could land that off-speed stuff, and we were hunting the fastball. And obviously we had to change our plan there. Didn't do a very good job of it. And then they take him out and go to Nifong, and he gets a big strikeout there with Logan. I thought that was our biggest opportunity there. I thought Logan had a great at bat and fought some balls off, similar to Shrek. Shrek had that great at bat against Cumming. They get a big knock there. Obviously we didn't. That being said, I didn't think we looked like ourselves tonight. I thought we were a little sluggish. I think this is one you just have to forget. You can't let it affect anything, moving forward, and you just got to kind of put this one behind you. Certainly, we've been really good here at home, and haven't had that type of result. So, for us to be able to get ready for a big series this weekend with Coastal, we're going to have a short memory.
Yeah, you take away the first 5 innings, and then the last 4. I mean, pitching perspective, how frustrating is it to see walks add up, especially there in the 7th inning, in a season in which your guys have been really deliberate and pounding the zone and not issuing a lot of free passes?
Yeah, no, it was kind of weird watching it. I mean, we've been spoiled by that bullpen, and rarely does Frazier walk 3 in a row and then Landon come out of that bullpen and walk the next guy. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of things that were uncharacteristic of our team tonight. My job as a coach is to go in there and help these guys, just get past it and not make a big deal out of it. I mean, obviously we've got a really good team and a team that's done some really good things this year, but definitely uncharacteristic of our bullpen tonight, and something that, I didn't see anything mechanically. I didn't see anything that concerned me. We just didn't throw enough strikes in some big situations. So, that being said, I'm going to go to those same guys over and over again, starting on Friday. So, again, having a short memory and just moving past it is critical for us right now.
Back to that Shrek at bat in the 6th inning. It seemed that at bat looked similar to how you and Tyler Cannon have worked with your guys of down 0-2, work the count, foul off some good pitches, and then get something in your wheelhouse. Is that just what he did against Dilling, getting a fastball that didn't have as much zip in the first as it was in the first few innings, and just taking it the opposite way?
Yeah, no, I really, that was impressive. Like I said, I thought Logan was getting ready to do the same thing, me being optimistic, but yeah, you got to credit Shrek. And I told Dylan, when you're first and second, nobody out there, I didn't quite think he was, as the at-bat started to kind of get longer and longer, I thought he lost his aggressiveness a little bit with that fastball. I thought the opportunity in that at-bat was we went back-to-back change-ups, and I think we slowed him down a little bit and had an opportunity to, I think, maybe beat him with a fastball or at least put him on the ground with that sink. I didn't really notice the score, but it just didn't look as firm and have that, aggressiveness to it. Again, Dylan Cummings only started 2 games for us, so that's going to be a growth area for him to be able to, shut those guys down and to win that at bat. That's got to be something that we do with him, moving forward. But anytime somebody has an at bat like that, man, you got to tip your cap to him, and to hit a home run the other way, that's not easy to do.
Will Wagner was responsible for 60% of your hits tonight, and that guy's been on a tear recently. What can you say to what he's been able to do and was able to do tonight when they were able to get Gray and Anderson out ahead of them?
Yeah, I mean, it's what we've been used to, right? Will Wagner's coming up with Gray Betts and Aaron Anderson on base, and I just wish people could see how well Will prepares. He's usually the first one to the ballpark, very aware. Didn't have things go his way early. came in here, watched video, was open to making some changes. He's a baseball player, and he wants to help us win. There's nothing about Will Wagner that's about Will Wagner. It's about Liberty Baseball, and it's about our team. And he's an unbelievable kid to coach. Not a very vocal kid, a lot more now than he was when he first got here. But he's fun to be around. Great teammate. And so I say all that because I think the game rewards people that have that approach, and they serve their teammates the way he does. And I think that's what you're seeing right now. We all know he has talent, but the thing that I enjoy about Will the most is just being around him every day and watching him and the type of kid he is and the type of teammate he is.
Coach, through the first 5 innings, Cumming had a really good start, being able to get 7 strikeouts and I believe only 2 walks through the first 5 innings. How good was it to be able to see Cumming have such a great start, a repeat, and show that Virginia Tech wasn't just a fluke? Yeah, no,
you're exactly right. I mean, for him to go up there and throw 5 zeros on the board for us, the thing with him is just the pace of the game. He has some quick innings, and that didn't work out like we wanted it to today. But that's the type of momentum I think that gives you, is to get in the dugout and get back in there and get ready to hit. If Logan has a better at bat, or it just it gets to Jalen and he had if we score in that inning, I think it's a little bit different game. But you're exactly right. I mean, a guy that's a midweek starter that can get you to the back half of the game, and we're sitting there scoreless at 0 on a night where I didn't think we looked very good offensively. That's a really, really good thing for us moving forward. As you know, in postseason play, you're going to have that 4th starter.
And with Dylan, his control throughout the beginning of the game was stellar. He was able to put the ball exactly where he wanted to. How key will that be going forward?
Yeah, it is. I mean, when he's down in the zone like that and the ball's sinking, and then he uses that changeup off that sinker. You could see some of the guys kind of cheating a little bit, maybe, to try to go get the ball. Obviously, they don't want to hit it on the ground. So, when you use that changeup behind it, it's really effective. The area where Dylan's got to grow the most is being able to have that 3rd pitch with his breaking ball that he can command a little bit more. So that being said, when you got a guy that's got 2 pitches that can get you a lot of zeros and do what he's done in his last 2 starts, that's pretty doggone impressive.